Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I've had better days. I mean, my ride to yoga this morning from Woburn to Malden was like ridiculous, the amount of traffic. So I was running late to class, and whenever I'm running late to something, it just throws off my day. Um, Yeah, so I went to the Mass General, met with my doctor. The social worker wasn't available. They said that she was in a meeting. And then she emails me, and like I see this email, this note, without her speaking with me, that she reached out to a shelter without letting me know. So I responded to her, as I've said this numerous times. I feel like a broken record. It's hard when certain people don't listen to you, it's very frustrating. I said, if I go to a shelter, I will be killed, likely by a drugged out white supremacist. It is unsafe for me to be in a shelter. Okay? So I asked the social worker, I said, please don't contact a shelter without letting me know first. I need to stay at the Red Roof Inn in Woburn or another hotel. I mean, it's working out okay here, but or whatever, a place that isn't a shelter, a safe place. Shelters are not slate. Shelters are not safe. I am not street savvy. I can't physically defend myself against, people who live in a shelter, people who have likely gone to jail, Often going to a shelter is like going to jail, So they just need to get that idea out of their head. I told her, I was like, I'm safer in my car. And I am. I'm safer in my car. And yeah, and I'm still in my rental, but I'm sure I'll eventually get my car back. But yeah, so the guy that was in charge of getting me the court transcript, he reached back out to me, and he told me that the Malden District Court is going to send the transcript to the appeals court. So I was like, good, that's what I thought. Them telling me I have to upload something online that wasn't uploading. For me, I was like, is that really true? I've been lied to quite a bit. So hopefully, that court transcript gets sent out, and that's that. Why is that important to me? Because I still have to take a stand against people who have hurt me. Regardless, if racist people don't listen to me, that's, at least I tried. At least there's a record of it. You know what I mean? I just hope that, the social worker just helps me get an extension for the hotel or something, because I need a safe place to stay. The Mass General has helped me, so I want them to continue to help me. It was unfortunate that I wasn't able to get a gift card for groceries, but I'll manage. I had some cash and I bought myself some lunch, a sandwich, because I was starving. Um, you know, but yeah, I just need a safe place to stay. I cannot go to a shelter, and I definitely cannot have a social worker reach out to a shelter without letting me know first. Hmm. Oh, I got my debit card from Bank of America, so I was happy about that because I can finally close my accounts with Citizens Bank and hopefully have a better experience with Bank of America. Then I don't have to go to a Bank of America branch and take out money. I'll just have my debit card, so it'll be a lot more convenient going to an ATM. So that was great. Still haven't gotten my license plate. That sucks. But I'm very thankful for my debit card. And I have a place to sleep tonight, and I want to have a place to sleep until I find a permanent place, because I was street homeless for 2 weeks and I should never have to go through something like that again. And going to a shelter is being street homeless. you know? So I need a safe place to stay. I'm not somebody with a criminal record. I can't defend myself against, people who are street savvy like that. That's a death sentence. That will be blood on the hands of that social worker that works at the Mass General to send me to a place like that. Extremely unsafe. I know there's a lot of people that care about me, and I appreciate them so much. But there's just so many bad people out there that are always trying to hurt me, always trying to screw me over. They're mad. They're mad because I did the work on myself. I did the trauma therapy. I changed. I became a better person. I got better. And that is what made people so, so angry, particularly the racist people. They want to see me suffer. They want to see me do worse, which I'm doing pretty horrible. But I made a lot of progress, with my mental health is what I'm saying. But I'm doing pretty terrible now, and I know that this is what they wanted. They wanted me to lose my home. They're mad that I paid my car insurance because they wanted me to lose my car. That's why I got so many tickets, parking tickets left and right. It was just this attack on me because I'm different, because I did the work on myself, because I'm breaking the cycle, because I don't fall into a stereotype or a check in their box or whatever. That's why I'm being attacked this way. And I'm also being attacked this way because people like that hate when you stick up for yourself. And I'm sticking up for myself, and people aren't getting away with as much horrible things anymore. I'm not a person that walks around with their head down anymore and lets people walk all over them. That isn't me. That will never be me ever again. Yeah, and it's just, let me kind of wrap up what I'm saying is that this should have never happened to me. It was an unlawful eviction. So many injustices happened to me. I exposed the truth. As a result, I have a target in my back. It doesn't matter to me. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. It was worth exposing the truth. It was worth sticking up for myself. I will never be the person that I used to be, and I will never let people think that they can get away with hurting me. I will always fight back, and I shouldn't be punished for that. So thank you for listening, and hopefully I have better news later.